That's me, y'all.
Wake up, stupid. There are a lot of corrupted politicians out there. Obamacare. Does Obama really care about blacks, whites, Latin people? That's for you to decide.
Oh, Andrew, stop.
Stop Being Ignorant About Your Money is a show where we discuss the issue of money and how it relates to politics and the community around us.
On today's show, we'll be talking about finance and romance.
No romance without finance. Does anybody agree with that or disagree with that?
I agree.
You agree? What do you agree about?
I agree that there's no romance without finance.
So what do you mean by that? Like, you got to pay to play? Is this like
you need some type of money to be in a relationship, don't you?
So what, is this like a prostitution ring or something like that?
Definitely
it's like Spitzer
not.
or, Wiener, I don't know. One
Definitely
of those corrupted
not.
politicians.
I feel like you need money to be in a relationship. How are you going to take me out? What are we going to go to McDonald's every time we go out?
Well, I thought you women are about equality. Equality. So doesn't that mean you take us out now?
Then I would have to have money. At the end of the day, somebody has to have money.
I guess so. So basically today we're going to go into our current events. You want to talk about that, Des?
Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the micro apartments in New York City. The Museum of New York City has an exhibit where you can actually go into one of the micro apartments, and basically the apartments are going from $2,000 and up, and they're less than 400 square feet, which is illegal in New York City to have. So what do you think about that, Andrew?
Well, basically I'm offended by this dumb idea. They're the size of 2 parking spaces. If you guys are not, if anybody that drives a car that's ever been in a car, you know the size of 2 parking spaces. Now they expect that to be a living space for us. I don't know how ridiculous that's supposed to be and how we're supposed to live there for $2,000 a month. That's why a lot of people are considering leaving this town, because they don't like the cost of living and they think this is outrageous. To me, I'm not paying $2,000 to live in a you know what I'm saying? Flat out rate. I'm not living in one of these places. Mayor Bloomberg, he says that he's going to change the law because, like Destiny mentioned, in 1986, they made it illegal for them to make any rooms or houses less than 400 square feet. These micro apartments are going to be made 325 to 275 square feet. I don't know who's supposed to live in those type of places.
I agree. I was talking to my girlfriend yesterday about it, and she said that, you know, being that we're in New York City, a lot of people are probably going to be attracted to the apartments because they have this mindset where, you know, if it's not expensive, it's not good enough. So, I mean, I feel like everybody's going to go and, you know, try to live in these small places. But I personally don't think that I can live in a college. It seems like it's like a college room, but it's an apartment where your kitchen is, your bathroom, your living room, and your bedroom are in one space. I just feel like it's ridiculous.
Well, I've been in a college dorm before, and I can honestly tell you that's a lot smaller. What's the next current event we're talking about
The
today?
Newark teachers?
The Newark teachers. Basically, if you guys are not familiar, the Newark teachers are now getting an incentive up to $12,500. So that's obviously yearly that they can be getting this incentive. So if they do well, if they perform well, then they get a bonus. It's similar to being a baseball player or a football player playing in the league, and you know, you receive an incentive for doing well. I do agree with that. What is your opinion on it, Jess?
I feel like they're giving, you know, teachers an incentive, but then again, I feel like it's kind of going to ruin the workplace, and I feel like it's going to become more of like a competition. You know, I feel like if teachers are not getting raises, they're just getting that one, you know, like award. I feel like there's going to be competition between them and other teachers, and I feel like the workplace is just going to be negative because everybody's going to think, you know, oh, Miss so and so got the award and I didn't. It's not fair to the other teachers who are actually, you know, educating. At the end of the day, the job is to educate kids, not to feel like they need to be the best teacher in the school.
Well, according to the Wall Street Journal, they mentioned that they're trying to keep the names. They're not trying to reveal the names, so
But
people are
does
not
that really
know.
work?
Yeah, I would have to agree with you. It doesn't really work, but at the same time, we need to do something with this educational system that we have, because it's obvious that kids from other countries come here, they flourish, and then they go back to their country and they flourish again. You hear what I'm saying? And that's a problem. I think our high school and our secondary education system needs to be improved. I don't think there's any problem with competition. We live in a capitalist society where everything's competitive. We're in the United States of America too. It's like the MTA system. It sucks. I don't know if anybody's realized it. It's because it's run by the federal government. A lot of things that are run by the federal government are insufficient. Do you see the post office? Do you realize why the UPS and FedEx is doing a lot better than the post office? You know why? Because they're a private organization and they hold people accountable. You mess up, you're out. There's no unionized stuff. And I did, to a certain extent, agree with unions to protect workers, but it's becoming to a point where they're exploiting the consumer.
Interesting point.
So I guess we're gonna move into the street interviews.
Yeah, take a look at that.
So, street interviews, no romance without finance. I want you guys to check this out.